Now, I've been trained, I was trained, and I think a lot of people train or learn for a long time just to kind of let go of everything. So you just try to let go of all your past, or empty your mind. We did a lot of training in emptying our mind. And whilst we could empty our mind by relaxing deeply, it didn't seem to stay that way for very long. And I know that I and some of my colleagues really ended up feeling very disappointed in ourselves because our minds weren't empty enough. They seemed to be still full of all this experience and thoughts and stuff from the past. And it became a real battle, I think, for many people. I've met many people who've been on a more spiritual path who've experienced different aspects of that battle. So what do we do with all the stuff that we already know, which is not adequate for where we're going, but doesn't seem to like to be thrown away very much? That's what I want to look at today. And I think there's a really important word here, which is appreciation. If we can appreciate what we have, and especially the parts of what we have that we love, we will tend to grow what we appreciate. So what you appreciate appreciates, it grows. What you appreciate, you give energy to, so you grow. Now, you don't naturally appreciate the things that you don't like. And that's fine, because you don't want to grow what you don't like. So one of the very powerful things that you can do with what you already have is to appreciate what you like and what you love of that. And I'd like to do a little exercise now where we look through some of those resources that you already bring, because these are resources you bring to your new story, whatever that new story looks like. And we have tremendous resources across the planet in all the people to be able to bring to a new story. It's very, very difficult to do that if we are relying heavily on things that we don't like and behaviors that we don't like to try to get us somewhere we do like. That's not going to work very well. It's also really hard to do it if we're in a state of fear. Fear basically brings very charged energy to something you don't want to experience. It therefore grows with tremendous charge, that thing that you don't want to experience. And fear has a very powerful manifestation ability. So from fear, you can literally manifest symptoms, sicknesses, financial crises, relationship disasters, all the things that we don't want to experience. They can literally physically be manifested by adding fear to thoughts of what you don't want to happen. It's a kind of potent power up of negative manifestation. So appreciation is a very gentle, appealing, and easy way to shift that around. Appreciation is something that anybody can do. It doesn't require tremendous spiritual strength or courage or anything else difficult. It's very, very easy to appreciate something, and then something else, and then something else, and then something else. Okay, so let's have a look first of all at your skills and your capabilities. What are the skills and capabilities that you really appreciate in your life? It's like putting them in a container of appreciation so you can almost feel them growing as you do that. Let's feel appreciation for the extraordinary skills and capabilities that you have and that we have across the planet, in all the individual people and in the organizations that collect skills and capabilities together and unite them to move towards specific goals and purposes. Let's take a moment to appreciate all of those extraordinary things that human beings are capable of, so varied. Let's have a look at your talents and your gifts, the things that are really special for you and special to you as well, maybe special in your community, in the organizations that you're connected with. These are the talents and gifts that you bring, you share with the world, and that enable you to do something that somebody else might not be able to do in the same way. Appreciation of the beauty of human expression through the gifts that we share with each other, that we give. So many that we don't know, we can't identify because we don't know each other yet. And the talents and gifts so varied across the planet. So many different cultures, so many different ways of expressing being human. So many special gifts and talents that we develop, sometimes because of the hardships that we experience. They push us to find something new, find something special. Let's appreciate all of those, and let's appreciate the extraordinary richness of the human experience across the whole planet. Such a range of ways of expressing ourselves, behaviors that challenge us to the core, behaviors that uplift us and inspire our spirit, everything in between. And how they're all part of the diversity of the experience that we're in on this planet. Let's bring appreciation to your love and your enthusiasm and your motivation for life. Whatever it is that makes you get up in the morning, that makes you sign up to do new things, that gets you curious, that gets you excited about things, looking for experiences. What's that? Let's bring appreciation to your motivation, enthusiasm, your love, your passion. And of all the people here in this group, and of the love and passion and enthusiasm and motivation across the world. So many people. What an extraordinary, beautiful thing is that. And let's bring appreciation to whatever you really care about. The things, the stories that you value so much, that you really care about. The things that touch your heart, maybe your family, maybe situations in the world, maybe other people, maybe some parts of nature. What is it that you care about so much? Let's bring your appreciation to that. And simply let it grow in its aliveness and its beauty. And let's appreciate the networks that we're a part of, the communities, the collections, the organizations, the associations, all those networks that connect you with other people that you don't know. Let's appreciate how powerful it is to be part of these networks. From the big global networks to the local and very personal networks, they all have a place in our life. Let's appreciate the connectedness of human beings. Let's appreciate the material resources that are a part of your life. The money, the things, your home, your transport, the roads, the land, the stuff in your home, all of the stuff that makes life work, that makes life comfortable, that enables us to connect with each other, the technology. And perhaps you can imagine a very big appreciation exercise that you could do sometime if you want to, where you list out more and more and more of these things to appreciate. Fill your heart with appreciation. It makes life so much easier to navigate. Let's take a moment to appreciate the creativity of human beings, the desire to evolve and to have more and to experience more. And let's appreciate the mistakes that we've made so that we can learn from them. From the things you've bought that you never really needed, to the things that we've created on this planet that hold very, very little value for humanity. Let's bring appreciation to those mistakes, the regrets, because they become a springboard for our new narrative. And let's appreciate one special kind of organization that you connect with in so many ways, which is all the businesses that you connect with, from the shops and the suppliers of all that stuff in your life, to the people who go out and try to make life better in so many different ways, and that enable us to connect and share our gifts and contribute to the wider society, that prevent us from being locked into our own little world, in our own mind, isolated and powerless. Let's take a moment to appreciate business. It gets a hard rap sometimes, and yet business is people coming together to do things. And when you come together to do great things, you make great businesses, and that contributes to a great world. Every family is a little business, managing budgets, bringing in income, having expenses. Every little organization is a business. Every non-profit is a business. Every government is a business. Let's appreciate all this work that gets done for us. And in this grand field of appreciation, let's see how that makes you feel as an individual. How does it affect your energy, your consciousness, your mood? Make a note of that. Make a note of the power of appreciation. And whenever you're in that state where you want to throw everything away because you want to reject it, or you don't know what to do with the knowledge you have, it's not good enough for where you want to get to, or you're frustrated because of your experiences, that's a moment to just shift and say, let's appreciate this instead.